What's going on, everybody, and welcome back to the channel. My name is Kramer, and in this video, I want to give you guys a true transparent look at what it costs to operate a midterm rental. So without further ado, let's go ahead and jump in. All right, so I'm literally sharing my screen to my bank account right now. I use Baselane for my bank for all my midterm rentals. You can check out a link up here to a video I did on Baselane. But I want to show you a very transparent view of how my property performed over just a 3-month period. I want you to be able to get a good idea of the expenses associated with the property. So this property, I'm going to show you here all the expenses and revenue for it. It is a 3-bed, 2-bathroom house, about 1,200 square feet. And over this period of time, I had a family staying at the property because they had a tree fall in their house. So this was an insurance booking where this insurance company paid for the family to stay at my house. And they actually stayed for about 8 months. But again, I'm just giving you a 3-month snapshot so you can really understand the expenses of the property. Also, one other quick thing, just for transparency, you're going to see that the dates here is December 26th to April 1st. The reason why I did that is because these insurance companies pay me a couple days early. So as you can see here in March, it's showing no revenue, but again, this payment in December was really for January. This January payment was really for February, and the February payment was really for March. So this is as transparent of a look I can show you guys over the 3-month period from January 1st to April 1st. So I'm going to scroll down here and I'm going to go through literally all these expenses and just kind of jot out what you can expect. So you can see here, first one here, Venmo, $40. So this is my landscaper. And during the warmer months, typically from like April to September-ish, he comes about weekly, sometimes bi-weekly, just depending on the weather. But that's $40 per week or about $160 per month. Utilities, this is, honestly, I don't even know if it's gas or electric. I can't even remember, but $93 per month. That's pretty average of what it's been like. $558 for my mortgage. So super cheap mortgage on this property. Water bill, that averaged about $40 per month. That's been pretty consistent. Spectrum, this is my Wi-Fi. So that's been $56 per month. Duke Energy, this is again, either electric or gas. I showed you this bill up here. That was $93. I can't remember which one's gas and which one's electric. Just being honest with you guys, about $100 per month. The trash man, so $69. And this is actually billed quarterly. So it's not a monthly expense. It's a quarterly expense. So it's about $15 per month for trash. And then you'll see here the rent. So temporary housing, this is an insurance company paying $3,500 per month for their client to stay at my property. Pretty awesome. Then you'll see a bill for $291. This is for, it says utilities. Long story short, when I bought the property about a year ago, I didn't switch the sewage into my name. I honestly totally overlooked it. So I finally got a notice in the mail saying, we're going to disconnect the sewage from the property if I don't pay the bill. So I completely overlooked this. This was completely my fault, but I had to pay $291, which is basically the sewage bill over the past year. So it's really only like $20-30 a month if I'm doing my math correctly. Okay. And then it goes back into the next cycle of bills, which again is this energy bill, which was previously like $90 something, which was $150 previously. Same mortgage. Water bill stays relatively the same. Internet stays pretty much the same. Duke Energy, that was pretty much the same. And so was this rent payment that I received. So you can kind of just see that the bills stay pretty consistently. They fluctuate a little bit based on usage, but overall pretty consistent. And if I go back up to this chart here, you're going to see that in January, $3,500 of income, $830 worth of expenses. February was $3,500 in income, $1,100 of expenses. And that was because that $291 bill from the sewage that I totally forgot about for the past year. Again, my fault on that. And then that also was because I had to pay the trash on the quarterly basis, and that was due February. So bills just kind of aligned to make February a little bit less profitable, but it's still pretty good. And then March, again, I earned $3,500 for this month, and the expenses were $921, which is a lot more similar to the $830 that I had in January. So I hope this gave you guys a more transparent look at how much it actually costs to run a property. If you guys have any questions or things that I didn't mention in this video that you want me to cover, please let me know. I can make a video for you guys, and I will see you in the next one. Peace.